guys are still watching, this is as we understand it, fentanyl overdose, and this is what I'm getting through the scanners. Apparently something happened on the 6th floor over here. They got 4 patients. We've seen 2 of them. One of them that was in the back of that ambulance right there, and then they switched gurneys. The other one on the ground still right there, and I'm thinking is just having some sort of episode while the firefighters are just kind of, I'm going to use the term babysitting, just kind of making sure that he doesn't go into any kind of cardiac arrest or anything like that. But you get an idea on how serious that fentanyl can be. All these, the firefighters that are around this person, they're in respirators and or they are in hazmat suits. The police department, they all got masks on and gloves. And, it is that kind of serious. Me personally, I've yet, and I hope never to be any kind of exposure, have a family member that has this kind of exposure issue. But you can see how serious this stuff is. And this isn't the first time that we've seen something like this out here in the Los Angeles area. And I don't know if this is like an airborne, like somebody dropped a bag. I have no idea. But they are concerned about clothing. They are one of the battalion chiefs is calling or making calls to the victims that were taken to the hospital already, basically giving the ER over there information that do not let that victim into your emergency room, and because of the possibility of contamination to other people. Their firefighters are talking about that they have cut off all their clothing and they've been putting them in hazmat bags. That's something that we saw just moments ago right there behind that ambulance. But that's the type of serious situation. It's like, what drug does anybody in my lifetime know that's and I'm doing the recreational. I mean, this isn't an over-the-counter. We all are adults here. That if it gets on you somehow can expose somebody else to the point of an overdose. And this is just mind-boggling to me. My mind is boggled. This is just, it's like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand any of how or what or where, and I do understand that drug abuse is a serious thing. Addiction is a very serious thing, but to have something that is potentially so fatal that it almost sounds like you have an addiction to Russian roulette. This is beyond what anything that's been in my lifetime to this point, and that's one of the reasons why I have such a hard time grasping what we're seeing here. I understand that person is in an overdose. The other folks are overdosed as well, and they're being treated at the hospital. Recently, twice now, we've had some sort of major overdose at the jail where one person lost their life a couple weeks ago. A second person, the last one we had, was in critical condition. And again, what kind of exposure are we talking? Are we talking about something where it's just, you rubbed on it or you snorted it, or it isn't? Oh, copy, thank you. Somebody letting me know that that's been on the whole time. But it is just beyond anything that I can comprehend. Again, this is going on right now in downtown Los Angeles. And you have one person that's clearly still in some sort of state right there where the firefighters can't really transport him, but they've got him, they're putting him into some sort of hazmat bag or situation where they can transport him. This is just crazy, just some crazy stuff. Again, the number we have right now is 4 patients. We did physically see 2 of them. And then we know that 2 more have already been taken to a local hospital.